guys, Leah and Michelle coming back at you February 13th, 2017. I've been gone for the weekend. Leah's been holding down the fort and the farm. So we have more news, and this is kind of like stunning. I cannot believe this has happened.
Right now, the dam hasn't broke. It's the second largest dam in California, but it had a spill well, and now it's gone over into its emergency spill well. And they're afraid that that emergency spill well is going to break sometime today, so they've evacuated almost 200,000
And where is this at again? So just for people that don't know.
Oroville, California.
Incredible images this morning.
Got it.
Nearly 200,000 people in California told to evacuate right away after a hole was discovered in the spillway for the country's tallest dam. ABC's Kata Whitworth is there on the scene for us in California. Good morning, Kata.
Robin, good morning. As you said, nearly 200,000 people evacuated. The governor has issued a state of emergency after the spillway was damaged over the weekend. Now you can see the dam behind me. The water is rushing over it with such force that it's sending that mist into the air. And if that spillway fails, there will be nothing stopping all this water from devastating the communities below. Overnight, chaos in Northern California after the emergency spillway at the nation's tallest dam was in danger of failing.
There is a lot that has to be done very, very quickly.
They're evacuating Oroville right now.
A race against time for at least 188,000 residents forced to evacuate, stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic.
No one's allowed to go north. You're only allowed to
Emergency
go
crews
south.
working around the clock to prevent disaster.
There is a plan currently in place which would hopefully plug that hole. That would include using helicopters to drop bags of rock
They're working
into
on
the
that
crevice
right now.
and prevent any further erosion.
Last week, as millions of gallons of water poured from the dam each second, a huge hole was created, at least 300 feet wide.
I am worried. I mean, this was not something anybody could have predicted or expected. You know, you call it the perfect storm.
Officials forced to use Oroville's emergency spillway for the first time ever over the weekend, and by Sunday, they detected another hole, quickly prompting evacuations. This morning, although officials say lake levels have fallen and water is no longer flowing over the emergency spillway, the threat still remains.
There are still a lot of unknowns. We need to continue to lower the lake level.
The National Guard has been activated, and officials will be out here this morning to assess the damage in the daylight. Also, right next to me, bulldozers are filling giant bags with boulders that they will use helicopters to drop it.
This kind of reminds me on a small scale, like when in Armageddon, when they send the guys up.
Yeah, it does remind me of that. Yeah.
So now they're, okay, what's our contingency plan? Let's get all the smart guys together. We're filling bags of rock because this, obviously has been on somebody's radar at some point. So you can see the spill well, and then that's quite not supposed to be like that. And so they're afraid of things breaking here. So just keep them in your prayers.
So I don't want to be like a
Intense.
conspiracy theorist here, you guys, because this is really sad, and I'm not trying to make a joke about it because it's very dangerous. However, California as a state, and not the people, but the government, they're trying to do a push right now against what the rest of America is wanting to do, and they're trying to fight back. It almost feels like they're trying to succeed from the union. It's the way that this stance that they're taking.
You can see sorry if maybe I was standing in front of it before.
No, but I mean, that's devastating. But I do feel like, in man-made objects like a dam, we try to play God, like
Right.
with Titanic and stuff like that. And sometimes when you try to put yourself above God, God pushes back to show his mighty power. And I'm not saying that this is of God. I'm just saying
Right.
it's something to think about. It's something to pray about. It's something to consider. The fact that they are taking a very hard line.
What's interesting about this is the California governor is asking President Trump to declare a state of emergency, which greases federal funds. Yet he before was against President Trump and trying his immigration enforcement. And
yeah, he was going to just go against it.
Supporting the sanctuary cities and things like that. So it's kind of like, well, maybe we need the money now. Maybe we need your help now.
So it's like I said. I mean, we're definitely in Michelle's conspiracy theory category. But I think, like I said, it's something to think about and pray about, because whenever you try to do a man-made thing like this, we are in the grace of God's hands.
Whenever you see water flowing like this,
Heavy floods have inundated parts of the state, despite many in the region seeing a break from the wet weather. Heavy rainfall from last
They've
week's
needed
storms
rain.
has resulted in high river levels.
But this
The
is
high
what's
levels
caused
have
the
caused
dam.
runoff
sure.
to become a
It's just
major
a lot
issue.
of rain and
Many
a lot
rivers
of
and
snow
streams
melt.
are fast moving too, making it easy for cars to be swept away in
You just
no
don't
time.
drive into that sort
An
of thing.
81-year-old man is lucky to be alive after his car was caught in the floodwaters.
Oh, man.
It's
A
crazy.
California National Guard crew plucked him from rushing
Thank
water
God.
on February.
I know. So
What a
that
miracle.
that's breaking news. It's ongoing news. Somebody's saying that it might break within today by tonight. So
Well, but the video footage that we just watched, they kind of acted like they have it sort of under control.
they said that last time, and then it
And
came,
so
it
I'm
went
kind of
even
like,
worse.
exactly. So I'm kind of, it's a wait and see game, and we'll, if it, whatever happens, we'll try to come back to you guys with
A
that.
couple days ago, they said, "Don't worry about it. It won't reach the emergency spillway won't break." And then they're like, "Oh, it might break."
Right.
So
All right, this is Leah Michelle signing off for Resistance Chicks, where it's not a conspiracy theory. If it's the truth, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mass Faith 3 and Resistance Chicks. Ring the bell for notifications so that you get each video as it comes out, and find us on Facebook, where we love to interact with you guys on a daily
see
basis.
you.